girls was like trans, does it say something about transvestite or something in here? But if these girls are trans and these girls were the ones that was actually having sex with this girl or getting this person pregnant, and they're calling these creatures of the night children of God, these secondhand Peachtree Dish CDC energies, the chosen ones. You thought you could wipe out the real one and then just call it what you want. Oh, the book of Judges. I was just about to read the scripture about the judges. Bun, you're going to have to go in your room and watch TV if you don't turn that down. All right, after the death of Joe Sue. I'm telling you, somebody's name is Susan. This could be Susan Egan. This could also be, because I think that was my last person that gave birth to my child. It's Susan, I think her name was Susan Egan. When I gave birth to my youngest. I think. Or that might have been my second doctor when I had my first child. All right. So they're trying to do the death of this energy here. The pagan survivors in Palestine. So these people are just pagans here. Trying to claim to be the nation of something here. Yeah, the purpose of this book to show that the fortunes of Israel depended upon the obedience or disobedience of the people of God's law, not Moses' law, not somebody else's law, but God's law. This could also be about the government. So even if people are in positions of power or something like this and they're using it and playing around with it, in order to let criminals off, because the whole government has been, so this is meaning that Shiloh will be coming with the, possibly we could be talking about with the iron rod as well, or with the scepter, because the judicial system has failed us so heavily. There's just one righteous or holy one or just one that can take that position. This could be who these people are trying to kill. So these are people that was making up their own, the Moors and stuff like this. Oh, we could do this, we could do that. They went against God's law. This could be in the past too. When the president and all those other people locked themselves up in that room for them days. Okay, and start deliberating those laws. Can't remember if it was Abraham Lincoln or who it was, but anyways. So God's law, it says whenever they rebelled against him or her, whoever this is, okay, they were oppressed by pagan nations. So this is people that would be like, oh, we got the idea over here. Be a Hebrew Israelite. Be in the nation of Islam. Be an Islam. Be a Moor. Be something else or whatever. And then you got all these clusters of different, oh, let's just go off the grid. Because going off the grid is like giving away your citizenship and then going behind the scenes.
I don't remember which way is the way.
Oh, my hand, Kayla. Yeah, it's my hand. I can't. Nene might be able to do it.
Ways to open, I forgot. I think maybe.
So again, these are the people that decided to go, even with some of these other nations, like I told you, the people that learned the word in their mind, but they didn't have it written in their heart, like God's children. This could be Russia. This could be other places that like also go with the Quran or go with something else as their main fuel. Because like I was telling you, some of these people are rebellious in other ways. They don't respect their mothers. They don't respect their women. But at some point in time, these people were afraid to do things, like I said, have sex out of wedlock, but they were still doing it. Do you understand? They were still doing these things, maybe even more of it because of the abuse that they suffered as children. And this is what built up the hate for God. Now, I think in some of these people, okay? So this could have caused someone to, go off the Richter scale. They were oppressed by pagan nations. They repented. He raised up judges to deliver them. So we don't know if these judges are the righteous ones, because some of these judges are the ones that had something to do with these deaths of these people. Now I only got like 20 minutes right now, but when we come back, I'm gonna do the actual scripture. So those people who had experience, they're being seen as rebellious, or this is like there's no atonement because you knew what the rules was when you was trying to manipulate something. Okay, we got something about a dinner here. All right, and then we have something about the woods here. So these people with experience, because somebody's like, they sent me that song yesterday. Oh, I got experience. Sorry, but I told you the experience was going to be the thing that was going to end these people. They don't believe that, but it's just true. It's showing their experience, showing that they're not the most high, first of all. All right. And again, since you are claiming that you have experience, it's a lot of mistakes that you made in the public eye that you shouldn't have made. So it's like if you talking about you got that much experience, then you knew what you was doing then. Some of us were left out of things that we were supposed to be circulating in. Yeah, somebody just doesn't have the star quality. This person is going to be burdened here. Okay? They're going to have to walk away from this thinking that they about to talk to or blaspheme or talk to the Holy Spirit. You're not the most high. You're not even the most relevant. Okay? While you're trying to talk about, that's why I said these people been spying on me or you with tools and things like this. The reason why I know what I know, I don't use no pre-written cards, is because it's already written in my heart. Yeah, somebody thought that they was going to take crafty counsel and win something, but they maybe fall into their death, push them to the edge. All their friends is dead. Yeah, because they was being sneaky, came up with a bright idea to turn something foreign here. With the strength card in reverse, the page of pentacles. Yeah, they decided to take the power that I was building, or the type of strategy or something that I was building to rebuild us or rebuild this nation, and they gave the power onto a water beast or a hydro something beast. Okay, yeah, something with some witches and pagans here. And this is not an illusion. This is what somebody did, being very sneaky and stealing, but something is going to get them caught where they're not going to get the victory here, because this person is not special to God. This could be a black world card energy where in the underground or with pimps and hoes and amongst king of wands and stuff, this person is special. Okay? Because I know that there's a king of wands trying to get me on some kind of road or something, but it's like, I don't know you. I don't know none of these people. I don't know none of these people. God showed me who they is. It's the only way I know these people. I don't know these people. I don't go in the same circles as these people unless they dealing with something that look like me. Somebody really want to take my place here. And it's just not going to happen. This whole family about to get dismantled. Branches of government and everything. Somebody want to be so fucking relevant. At the end of the day, you're not. All right? There's no going back and forth with these people because they're just not relevant in this case. All right? Like, these are people that want to sound like the hook is the Bible. I pull the Bible out, I read it with y'all. Sometimes randomly we pick up on stuff that's happening right then and there. Other people have read this Bible over and over again in the dark, but they cannot put it in the light because they may be Islam or they may be pagan or something. So they try to do their readings according to, they think that I'm going to keep on doing my readings, karmic tarot, which is dumb as a bag of rocks, but calling themselves a judge. This is where you're going to fall, man. This might be a stripper, somebody that strips people of their identity and stuff like this and then wear their skin. These are test tube babies that they grew in some kind of facility off in the desert, maybe. I'm about to say the desert. Maybe it is the desert. Yeah, because we got the dry desert here. Not dry land, but dry desert. This could be, like I said, these people are dried out because they haven't practiced Christianity for a long time. They were taken by Islam probably around 9/11 or throughout the years. So their thing is something. It's something like that, because I don't belong to any. That's like That's what I'm saying. These are like the people that was created off of something, and then they want to try to tell the master. Okay, as you see them ruining all your stuff. You're that's like somebody coming in my house and just trashing my room, and my dad is just standing there letting them do it. They ran in with weapons or without weapons. They're just in my room. They don't like me. They followed me from school. They run in the house. They run in my room and start terrorizing my room and my dad is just sitting there. And I'm taught not to hurt people or attack people, but they're in my room, they're doing something, and I'm just standing there, and my dad is just standing there. These people just tearing up our house or something like this. And I'm the next in line succession. I'm gonna think my dad is mentally fucking retarded, and then I would have to step in and do what I can with what I know. I can't wait for this person to act like to act like something like this. But what these people are doing are like with the smash and grab. I think they got a lot of people with hitting them over the head and taking their mindset. Okay, using some kind of leak. But these could have been black people, or this is like dark energy. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. All right. Like now this is somebody that wants you to fight for them, but either these people are taken and they really need your help, or these people chose to go here. It's not your main. It's not the main priority here. These people is getting blocked. They think that they're getting some higher learning or something. They're just getting blocked for dealing with this Knight of Wands, this King of Wands or whatever. Somebody's protecting someone, possibly from a King of Wands. Somebody that feeds the population or feeds people with some type of information. Yeah, after somebody's death here, they could have killed a pure one, or they're hiding this person. And now they're coming for the wife, or they're coming for somebody special to this person. She got these little things in her hair like branches or twigs, or this could also be a zombie already. But this person got like snakes in her hair. It's giving me like Medusa energy, or like a Heracles energy coming for this particular Medusa energy. If somebody feels like what I say, it ain't how loud you say it. It's not how hard you scream it. It's about what somebody is saying and how direct it is, period. So whoever this person is that passed away is not the King of Cups, or they may not have been seen, or the King of Kings or whatever. They may not have been sent. They may have been also with somebody that they thought was Jesus, because I keep hearing, oh, wait until Jesus comes. Last reading, we already got it on the top of the deck. The King of Kings is here. Just not for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for you. Like, these people know. It's not for you. So somebody that's silly as this bitch is sitting next to this person talking about, oh, say this, say that, or something, and you still look stupid. You don't have the knowledge or something, because these people are working with the underworld. Okay, so these people were able to pull off some kind of mysterious things, win some court cases or something like this with corruption. It's all it is, and now I can see them. Now I can see you and this bitch. It just, that's what I said. This could be the family, the underground family, trying to get all the riches of the person that they built with me surrounding our situation and take it into the underworld. Even if this person made that choice, you don't have no choice. You're dealing with the Holy One up here. So you don't have no choice to do that. Queen of Swords energy is in reverse coming up on this person. All right, somebody could have pierced somebody, cut somebody, did something like this, okay? So this is somebody that shouldn't have never been in the underworld anyway, so you're compromised. You left behind the Holy One to go play around in the dirt with pigs and warthogs and bitches and dirty pearls and shit. And then what do you want to do? Then because they're dark, they're going to do dark things to somebody that's clean, their spirit, their soul, their energy, their heart is clean. It's pure. And then you got this other person in reverse. The only person in reverse here is the Two of Swords, that's in the upright, really, because this person is seeing something clearly for now. The Queen of Swords is in reverse, and the Star is in reverse, because this all eternal and this motherfucking karmic tarot, whoever this is, you just ain't got it like that. You just don't. It just don't. You get what I'm saying? These people is in reverse with the King of Cups. That's why I said in that last post that I just put up on Facebook, one of the last posts, this person over here is above these three people, but they keep ganging up on this person. Like, bitch, you agreeing for your person to be having another wife or something? You crazy. It just ain't gonna happen for me. It ain't gonna happen, nigga. You will be going to jail, bitch. You see, I said they walking like they talking, but these are people that stalking somebody like prey that still come out feeling okay every day. You look stupid. These are like, and you about to be fucking burning. You're gonna have to walk away with whatever this is, because bitch, you're not the most high. You're not. There's something about DNA of some children or something. So these people could be found. They either gonna kill these children now since I could see them, or somebody already killed these children because I could see what they was trying to do. This is like somebody trying to say, here's the children, they're not his or they're not hers or something. But you already killed the children that were. It's not what you created with this person. And like I said, the two of swords here is the person that can see something, that's learning something, seeing all the blood that has been spilled here. So now it's going to be time for their blood to be spilled. And then you have this person over here that is not the most high, that was in a situation with this person. Period. It's just, I don't know. You can also have it where some people are together here. Some people are together in a situation here. This could be like two separate people. Let's put it like that too. But they're sending everybody to my house to get anointed. But you sitting up on top of this hill with this person that don't even got like that. Something is weird here. But whatever the case, then this is getting closed out. This is being closed out by the sun.
Well, now I am.
This is being closed out by the real sun shedding the light on the
I'm
situation.
putting the key in the car. You might. I'm taking Bree, but you might have to pick her up.
Yeah.
So keep your phone on, because I might not be able to make it back in time.
Yep. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Mommy Watson energy. You was dealing with these people doing this shit too. When you talking about that tourist and that other tourist, bitch, you going to jail. You was at the Kanika Jenkins hotel room. You the one that tied that thing around her wrist right there when she was laying on the floor. We could see it through the camera. Even if that was one of my clones. But the Empress is here. The Sun Empress is here. And it's not this person. This person is a gossiper. Mommy Watatero is a gossiper. You talking about what men think, mere men. You worry so much about it. You don't talk about nothing about the government. You don't talk about nothing else that nobody else needed. You only talk about what these vampires that you've been sucking off of and they've been sucking off of you. You only talking about what they think and because you're just a vampire. You're able to make people say, oh, how did this, because some of us are on those planes. We're not aware that our brain is hooked up to your neural chip. So it's like peer communication instead of peer-to-peer communication, because somebody could be hooked up to you, but you're not hooked up to them. So y'all not going back and forth. They just want to see what you thinking, right? Or they want to see what somebody's thinking about you. So these people are in reverse. The Empress is getting her messages from God, and she don't have no experience. She's just learning as she go. What happened, what took place, whatever this is, okay? So like I told them, these people that thought they had some kind of experience, your experience is not going to save you from this. There's a hellraiser energy here. Look at all those little wires and antennas or whatever from these different women that's going around telling people, somebody bringing you a gift, bringing you an offer, somebody want to come meet up with you, all this other shit, putting these spells on all y'all. And if your energy is not fluent, then you will be succumb. You can't, what do they always say? The parents always say, do what I do, not what I say. And for everybody out there saying, oh, we fucking and making money and hustling, and you don't see me doing that at that time. Hold on. And you don't see me doing that at that time. Don't do what you thought I did as a teen when I was young, or don't do what you think when I was laying my foundation or selling my royal oats. You should have been doing what I was doing right now. So these are these foreigners or something like this that have this experience, or they learned something before they came to this country, how to do something or whatever. And they could have been trying to remove the feet of this Empress, the Holy One. I feel like who we talk about is like, yeah, y'all could go against whatever, but this is the Holy One right here. Now you're going to try to use a boy, but this is, we was getting girl in here yesterday. This is it, man. And I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do, because this person is not getting a tower, and whatever, this is just amplifying whatever you was doing behind the scenes with these people. And I'm glad you said that you was a judge, Karmic Tarot, because you about to get ripped your ass right off the bench. The whole thing that you wanted, because y'all think y'all got gang bang on a judge or something that might be standing for what's righteous, or somebody that don't want to be with your old trifling looking ass. And you think that you want to, yeah, that's exactly what this is. That because they was with a happy family until you kidnapped this person, like you did Kanika and them, like you did all these people. And whatever you was thinking of doing is an injustice here. And whatever this Empress is talking about over here is the truth. It's just what it is. Okay? Somebody could have been doing something like doing black magic on a couple that was happy together because they wanted to take someone or something like this. You could have rejected some kind of advancements. Oh, you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups here. You could have been rejecting a lot of stuff heavily, boundaries, everything. These people was not respecting it because they knew that they had made somebody look some kind of way so that it don't matter if people come up on this or this person a hoe. We could do whatever we want to do with this person or something like this, okay? So something about this injustice is heartbreaking here, all right? Is with it getting somebody rejected. It's almost like whoever these people that was trying this, you're not going to be able to siphon from this big cup no more. Whether it's dirty or clean. This could even be the sun going into dark thoughts. Like, oh, that's what y'all want. Oh, that's what they did. Oh, you killed the whole family, the original family, and then you took over the science seeds. We can't call them star seeds. The science seeds. Okay. You're getting blocked. Nobody want to share their cup with you. These people is heartbroken because they about to have to pay for these sins. It's a day for, yeah, some sense of atonement, but it ain't what you looking at like. So somebody wants me to talk because you don't know what you're doing. This is why somebody was trying to trust it, because they can't do whatever it is that I do or you do or whatever this is. Or again, this could be that you don't do the voodoo that they do. So, well, it's a spell. Hell, make you want to shoot, shoot, shoot. So you can get your lips wet because it's time to have pep. So somebody is taking juice from one person and giving it to somebody else. This could be like the salt of the earth and then somebody or some type of salt energy or a spy and then have this other person make you, because you think about if you sniff pepper, you're going to get sneezing, like you're going to, people might even think you sick, like uh-oh. So these are the pagan survivors trying to take over the courts or something like this. We got Dan and Benjamin here. I think we just talked about Manasseh too. So some of us didn't go with this, but we didn't know that this was taking over. Do you see what I'm saying? You could have been in the dark about how the court system was being taken over by these people. So, and everybody thought that it was so fun and good at first because these are like Marquita did to Solomon and the Keeper Nagas when she brought that witchcraft from her own land and start using it on the people. And he thought it was really funny. This could be Hamas energy too, or all this stalking and shit. Okay, and then she used it on him, and then he didn't like it no more. And then that's how she took away the power. This could also be, how do you get your power? Delilah energy. Oh, whatever. And then somebody said, cut off your ear or whatever. Or cut off your hair or cut off your ear. And the person got, you know, they got tricked. This is like somebody that's jealous or something like this. Now, the unknown, those of us that are like in pure energy, we don't even know what these people is doing until you got somebody that's, the reader is anchored in the Bible. The cards is just cards. I'm anchored in the word. If this is the word of God, and even we talking about in the beginning was the word was the God, and the word was God. What if it is? And so you understand what I'm saying? It's not going to be my fault if these people was trying to be funny and make things hard for me to, you know, look nice or dress nice or something like this. And people look at me like, how is that God? You know, or how is this chosen one or something like this? Come on, look at their lifestyle. Look at us. You know, and that's how, it's not my fault that you get tricked like this. Because you really don't got it like that. You really don't got intuition. You really don't got any of that stuff that you claiming that you have. You don't. You got signals plotted in your head. You got signals in your head. You don't have no intuition. All right. These could be people that also fell for like a strong delusion here. They're waiting for somebody to open up their mouth and say something that's appealing, like somebody is a play toy or something like that. You don't play with God, people like that. We don't even look to address nobody. I don't need to see it be in your face every. You should take something here from here that aids you in a life for a lifetime. If you hear one of my readings. Anyways, we got the monarchy in Israel. Okay, it says between the death of this person, okay, and the institution of wait, the institution of the monarchy in Israel, 6 of them. This could also be Nathaniel, all right, or Nathaniel or Thaniel. Othello. I'm getting Othello energy here. Um. Oh, this is making me think about white boy Nathan. I think he had. I think this person had their fingers missing. That's sometimes I think that's who trying to sit up in my energy right now to say something. Somebody got something wrong with their hand or something, or this could also be something like this McCain energy. But that's why I said people are hooking up the wrong people. You are hooking up the enemies. You're trying to hook the enemies into, or all of their children, or these are people that didn't find out that these aren't their real. They was battling me about their children and all this other stuff, and now they find out these ain't even their real children. It's something like this, and that some people could be going on the other side and find out, wait, it's my child that killed me. It was this person that tried to protect me. They ain't even know it. It's something like this. Are treated in some details that have accordingly been styled. It says been styled the major judges. So yeah, this could be something about, like I said, dressing, or somebody looking at your clothes like and turning it into a laughing stock. But these are supposed to be professional judges. I don't know. But we got OAD or OA. Okay, we got A and OD or Odell. This could be like like your father came in, or my father came in, but instead of taking me, they whisked away this child. Your first child. It's something about the beginning and the ending, or how somebody did something. We got Barack or Barrick. We got GD. I'm hearing like GD, like gangster disciples, or Gideon, or Gee or Ye and Dion. We got Yay, P, or Yay, Tay. Yay. Like this give me like Fantasia or Sophia and Tay. And Samsung or Samson or Uncle Sam or Uncle Sam's son. Now, let's see. Because Uncle Sam's son could be like the most Americana energy here. The not proud, but somebody that stands wrapped up in that energy here. All right. Yeah, so some people are being oppressed by pagan or foreign. We're just seeing whatever they was doing or they were using is not working or something like this anymore, or it's being broken. This could even be using judges that are prejudiced or something like this in a sense, okay? Or what do you think that so-called, if black people was to get power and everything went in their favor today, what would they do? Would they just clean up everything so we can all start off fresh if they're not a well-balanced temperance energy? Or are they going to find a way to slip in the system to hurry up and go and try to pick with white people or Caucasian people or Asian people or people? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's something like this, okay? Can you turn it down button? Okay. What are we saying? Yeah. There were 2 judges because these people, they hood. They just fucking hood. You know, you want me to go back and forth with a bitch. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You gonna hear that motherfucking shit, and we gonna keep on moving on with what God said. Cause I'm not about to spend my time sitting here with y'all arguing no bitch that ain't relevant. Because you got her in some seat or something like this, bitch. You bitches don't fear. I don't fear none of you hoes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Over no nigga that I done already had before you, that I molded, nigga, that I created. And whatever y'all create belong to me and my motherfucking kingdom. That nigga ain't got no kingdom. You understand? They don't got no kingdom. The fuck? I know how money work, how money talk. I might not got that shit in my fingertips, but I know how that shit talk. You better know about that. I'm not nobody that just get rich and famous and want to spin or something like that. Nah. No. And I don't care to put all my money in being able to control other people either. It's a nice balance. Some of these bitches been on my radar for too long, and I know that it gotta be somebody. Every motherfucking word you thinking and writing up, you gon' get your day. It's coming. So this could be somebody raising up judges or something like this. I've been seeing some stuff like, oh, come help us. Somebody could be teaching someone this, okay? And maybe you can trust some of these groups. I've been asking the question, the source, like, could you trust some of these companies? But these people could be under persecution, trying to get some righteous ones that are true, that back some things that belong to them. Okay, but the whole thing, it's almost like this whole thing could be shut down by saying I'm my father's or my forefather's daughter to a certain extent. I'm America. I feel like my energy been here for centuries, but at the same time, I was never treated fairly. So I don't have to. If God has given me the chance to stand up and be the cornerstone, I don't have to baby you either. This is about this is about business, back to business. Okay, and it's almost like, you know, it's your silly little prejudice and stuff like this that got us in the situation in the first place. Or somebody's silly ways or their thinking. And it's like, are we going to go back to basics? You want to go back to when the Moors ruled? Well, let's go back to when the American Indians, they were not even buying the land for themselves. They just picked a place and lived. It was told not to ever sell the land. And then again, if you got some people that encroached in here and act like they was American Indians too, and then you started selling land, that could be the first, when the earth met with the earth, something was not good. It just wasn't seen by the higher ups. Or these higher ups back then had a different agenda. But if you shut down the government, then you shut down what you're talking about with land patents. And then I'm guessing these people can lose them land patents, because that's just all I'm saying. Because it's not even about land itself. It's like I said, what's up and around under the land too. And some of these people are selling this land to foreign lands that are overcrowded in their country. All right. And they don't have a Georgia Guidestones, I guess. Now that'd be a shame if some of these people represent the Georgia Guidestones and stuff like this, and these people were doing just that. Help increase instead of the opposite. Because these are a rebellious group of people. Because they're not who they say they are. In any way, shape, or they don't know. These are like gestures and magicians and sneaky. Everything is so sneaky and slippery and snaky. So somebody's trying to force somebody to be a clean spirit or a clean child, to be with somebody that got some kind of disease and say, well, I put a condom on. This is like somebody having hairpiece and say, well, I put this on. No, you can't have this. No more. Whatever you did. It ain't the end of the world, obviously. Because these are people that chose to build with somebody else. Well, just keep on doing that. You know, these bitches get somebody to pay their bills. They've been stealing together. Yeah, he gonna share a little bit of that profit with you. Yeah, he can come see you, bitch. He can't come up in my face because the filth that he rolling around in with you. So I look at it like, well, it's better that person than me. You glad because your bills got paid, or somebody buying you some groceries for, bitch, my bills been paid for 30-something fucking years. And if somebody stopped paying it today, I bet you it's because already this other person passed away, and then that brother was taken over instead of the empire going back to me, which it belonged to. We'll be dealing with the law of God, not Moses, because Moses and them already messed up, and you keep on fooling these people and putting them through these cycles and these rituals over and over again, and none of it is legit. And the way you was doing that because the world card energy or because the Christ energy was not seeing what was going on because you was scared and you was doing everything. Why you got to hide every single thing you doing? Well, growth is about building. It's about promotion. It's about something. You try to make sure. You get what I'm saying? I can't even with these kind of people. I can't even. So this could be like all the brothers, but this could be also Elijah now is still here, or the 40 energy, or I don't even know who Noel is. But somebody is still here. This could also be somebody that was bold enough to try to kill 3. So it's saying the Israelites consulted to the Lord, asking who shall be first among us to attack the Canaanites or Canada or whatever the sea is here. Or Shannon. This could also be people that are these could be people that I think Shannon, I think that man's name, or the Shay Shay show, I think that's his name, but Masons or something like this, or the Black Prince Hall Freemasons. But I was thinking about that too, because these are people that's doing like little individual podcasts. But see, this is so crazy because it's like the people that were the people that are doing that are the host or whatever. This could be Lord of Host energies. Like these two people is a part of the same thing. These two different, like that show and the one guy, you know, with the top hat, with the dreadlocks and stuff. He got the show. He had Toya Carter on there. Like it's like one of the same. It's almost like if the person of the show that's inviting the people on, the guest is over here. These people had something to do with the 90s, whatever this is. So for 3 generations, somebody been manipulating something. These people was doing something. These people is doing something. But it's almost like this is going to be short-lived because something real is coming at the end. And again, these people made it seem like, oh, they wanted the Christ or Yeshua or somebody that would be important to the story or the word or whatever this is to be out of the loop. And then you mad because somebody is coming in with their own point of view. I don't have no teachers and no guides or nothing like this. I can only speak what God is showing me. I don't have that. You understand? Yeah, there's an attack here. Past, present, or future. The Lord answered, Judah shall attack. I have delivered the land into his power. So let's see. This could be what happened a long time ago, but these people didn't let it happen here. Yeah. Somebody saying, but I'm telling you, somebody ain't Judah. Listen. Hold on. We got the Islam, or we got the 9 of Cups, this greedy person working with the underground. With Judah, this is like Christian. This is like Muhammad and Jesus. You understand? This is like Muhammad and Jesus. And Jesus could have been, you see how this white is around Jesus on the throne? Whoever this is, this could be the person that Jesus was sitting on. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like this, but like, this could be something like this here. But I feel like this underground group is trying to find one like them. One of these criminals that did these, so that they don't feel, because that's what I'm saying about the people that are like the gossip columnists that be telling about, you know, oh, we seen that one episode and such said this and da 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 da. It's like what do I want to say? And then some of us in the tarot, it seems like we be investigating more. And then some of us, we got a mix of all of it, of your like a world card energy. But okay, what am I trying to say? I was about to say it. But there, oh, and then there's some of us that are not rooted in evil at all, and we're here doing our thing. And so a lot of these women in the tarot community are rooted in the divine or evil, or things that happen lowly things that are low to the ground. Somebody, it's almost like somebody's husband went to the other side. Well, and then they're trying to drag the wife down. But what are you doing that for? Because some of these people already shined real heavily without you using my crown or your crown at their own, for their own family and friends and your family and whoever they was stealing from somebody or gathering shit with over the years, whether they was stealing or just gathering, hunter and gatherers. Somebody purposely didn't fill you in. I keep on hearing a forgotten voyage. Somebody keep on filling somebody in. I mean, keep on forgetting to mention that they didn't never fill nobody in. Somebody wanted you to be, they had plans to leave you behind at the end, or for you to be talking and you getting on people's nerves because they're like, we're doing this or we're going this way, or what are you talking about, or you're not in power anymore or something, and you still talking like, oh my God, you so stupid, you're not even, but they don't know what the end is coming. They don't know. They don't know. They're using these calendars and shit, the Mayan calendar, and using all this stuff, and you still don't know. That's why I said these are crisis actors. That's why it's for the, I think it's called the special services. It's supposed to come in and lay them. But what if they already replaced all the people with the special, not the secret service? I think it's special services. If all these people are also crisis actors now, then nobody's getting any justice. So this Nine of Pentacles could be claiming something, but there are also people that's low key. It's like when we are talking about the biblical stuff, like you talking about sexual harassment. Like, what is you doing? That is so awkward to me. You trying to get women to bow down to men that they know is not kings, these false kings, or these is kings that stole my crown as the queen? And you want me to think that I gotta bow down to them and suck on them or something like this to get in line or get in alignment? I just can't. I can't even see it. Not in my rightful, willful mind. Nah. Nah. We got an Emperor is in reverse here. All right? And you don't have to cry, whoever this is. Okay? Somebody... There's a contract over with this person, or like I said, somebody could have been gone for a couple of years, experiencing something with another person. Do not come back here. Unless that bitch head is on the platter with my money that she stole attached to it. Don't come back here. It better be at the door. I don't want to see nobody. Otherwise, you understand? There's nothing to talk about. And I say if there was 25 men that secretly married me behind my back, that mean that I don't give a fuck. I said it's 25 heads. No, get off, button. Get your big self off. Stop. Oh.
She's tiny.
I said her big old head. Nope, not anymore. Yeah, these are people that maybe even add up the fact that somebody is God because of how much money they getting for something. All right. Yeah, we got Deborah and Barack. Yeah, A and Odell. Something heavy about Hawaii. We got a lot of stuff that people were taking some people over to the Pacific or over to this area over in the West, and they were donating. They were sending people away or something here. So if somebody don't want us to look into what was going on with 44, and somebody's like, come on, why you saying something? Because I don't know if these people is aware. Do you know that that warfare was against me? And so if I'm coming back here for judgment, clearly, I could tell who a judge is, and you not one of them. How did you have something to do with piercing somebody and then somebody put you on a panel? And somebody saying, "Oh, this is you're the inspiration for." I can't be. You must be talking about something else. That damn snake. That could also be the knot that this mommy Watson snake has is what's going to get this person taken out too. Because I feel like these girls also the ones that be having another person that got a phallic, they be sticking together too. Same way I told you the stars stick together. The girls with the phallics, they stick together too. It's giving me like that show with that one Electra, whatever her name is, or something. Like Unique Tarot, this other Mommy Watson energy, these people, or maybe even the Unpacked Girl, these people, like I said, what I said, these could be also people that know how to turn out men, but men tend to come back to somebody's box, and somebody is trying to ruin that. Yeah, so it says here, look, I want you to know I'm not just pulling no work. I show you my work on this channel, okay? How before I even pulled out this Bible and we randomly pulling stuff, the shit came out in the cards already. And when I get off of here, the shit gonna come out in the cards some more. All right? So it's saying he or she, somebody sorely oppressed the Israelites for 20 years. So the first 20 years when Mexico came here, it was delightful, all best friends, everything like this. The second 20 years, what was it? Some type of demise. We read about this before. It was going to be some kind of horrible situation. So this could also be this candy cane energy now. Candy coated raindrops. 2000, what that came out in 93. So 2023 could have been some coming around. It don't have to be exactly that, but you get what I'm saying? Deborah's palm tree. So yeah, this could be also, you try to send that in. Also, you think about the palm tree, it's like, kind of gives me phallic energy, but with those bushy, fluffy things at the end, it's kind of like tentacles. Yeah. Houston, we have a problem. You know? And we got A, bi. Somebody could be something about bisexual people, possibly even. Or A, Ben, O, little O, the black O, whoever they had, the young version of somebody that is a world card energy. A black woman, a black girl that was, like a bright star for these people. And M or Eminem or Emily. Okay? This is what the Lord thy God of Israel commands. She said to him. Okay? Let's see. This could be having to do with Nephilim energy as well. From seeds. So, okay, wait. Turn it down, bun. She sent and summoned Barak, son of whatever this is, okay? Abenam M, okay? From seeds. So this is something about seeding some kind of place of Naphtali or Nephi or this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, because I feel like this is a common person that was just able to bum rush their way to a certain position that we even talking about in Joshua. Somebody is not supposed, just because it says in the Bible doesn't mean, can you read? Some of this stuff is like, it's showing you that you was confiscated, something was confiscated. It shows you if somebody was being like aggressive or a bully. It shows you, if you really reading it, it's going to show you. I don't know how to teach you how to do it. You either do it or you don't, okay? But how did I just lose my train of thought? Sorely oppressed the Israelites for 20 years. I mean, this could even be the damn border wall. Because it got broken when Biden got in. We got the 4 years of somebody's, well, is it before that? Because these people keep on bringing up these councils of things that's going over on the east of the garden. And they're like, Yeah, but when Biden was in here, and we like, well, hold on. There was something else going on with the 4 years here because they said 4 years Biden something. And I'm thinking, wait, we got this energy right here. The Bora, also a boar, like a pig. You know, this also giving me Hawaii. This giving me like the picture of Obama and his mom. All right, Bora Bora could be significant, and Deborah, like somebody could be from like I don't know. This could also be like a Pippi Longstocking energy. Bora Bora, like somebody was removed from something here. This Deborah energy, or D, somebody named D and Bora. But like I told y'all, some of these people that's coming up, they're coming up out of these covens and stuff, and these are their abusers. Just like Stockholm syndrome. These are these are the people that took them as a child, or where they said is their child or not, or whatever this is what this is sounding like to me. So something was already they're asking like, oh well, this is what they started, and it's like whoa whoa whoa, we got to go back now because it's like somebody's running out of time. It's something significant that happened to me or someone else around this time, and you don't have to look at it that way. But when you go into this, it's like teamwork, make the dream work. People don't like to think it's this one rinky dinky person, or they want to still acting like they waiting for this person or something like this. But something happened to somebody here. Or the reason why something happened to someone is here. And when people get the information from there, they're gonna say, oh my goodness, I think we know now. Whatever you want to think this is. I'm just telling you the feeling that I'm getting. And I told you, whatever people keep on saying something about like, oh, those is just growing pains, like they're purposely playing it out like this. And God knows what you're doing. And that's why he's allowing me to still do it like this. And so don't worry. These people is going to get it big. Playtime is over. Playtime is over. We got Sis Sarah or Sis Sisara. Okay, his army was Sisara or Sisera, or these are you karmic tarot. You were so concerned, and this person is not holding on to you because of your beauty or you better than me or your booty, bitch. It's because of the crimes that y'all did to me and other people or something like this around that time. That's it. So somebody thought that they could come back in and say, "Oh, but I love you," or something. I'll come back, but or I knew what was best at that time, or something like this. But this is this Sarah Band energy, and this also like Cece, but like yes, yeah, bin. Something also about a bin, like a plastic bins. Like I'm getting like Jamaica and like what you call those things like shipping containers or uh uh Barbados like I don't know, it's like islandy kind of place or something here that's still connected to like the Americas. There's something about even that whole George Bush don't like black people, but remember they was putting them people in them storage them barges or something. Something just ain't right here. Um, because you think that these celebrities are protected, but it's something about who's the controller. Ha, soar. Ha, soar. Ha, you soar. Or this is like somebody like, oh, saying, oh, you like us. This could be somebody that wouldn't dare put their hands on the Holy Spirit. Or all these bitches like, wait a minute, is she better than us? Because all this time you've been doing us like this, and we ain't never seen you put your hands on this person or something like this. Or we ain't never seen you walk away from this person, see if this person is a snake. But we ain't even in the same pedigree. We ain't even in the same category. This is about facts. Like, because obviously, if I'm saying something, somebody behind the scenes is saying that dog ass bitch, she ain't nothing. She a piece of trash or something like this. But whatever I'm saying is combating with something that somebody else is saying because I can hear you without looking at you. Then they say, "Oh, record that she's being haughty or she's being." You're not the judges, nigga. You're not the judges at all. You'll never be. You're gonna get your fucking tongue cut out. The reason why somebody's not shutting somebody down all the way because they want to hear it. The reason why you're shutting my channel down, it ain't even because you don't like me or you because hating on me and you don't want to hit. Because you need me to say stuff so that your flock can learn how to think what I'm thinking and do what I do and say what the fuck I say without saying it the way that I say and to study my work. I mean, good, can we go moving on here? Okay, this is the difference. It's the difference. Now, again, some of these feathers and stuff like this could be also okay with the oppression too because they feel like, damn, so we birthed something that's going to be over us one day. So they don't want to let it in, but it's already over you because it's something else. It's something about order here, and it's something that's already been written. It wasn't nothing that was gonna look like it. It just was gonna be. Okay, so I don't know why somebody's running. All right. So when these people are saying like, "Oh, I'm getting downloads," yes, that's what that is. It's a computing system where somebody puts some jumble inside some stew or something. They take from this stew or from my intellectual property, they drop it into these blenders, they chop it all up and they blend it up, and then these women go on, there's thousands of them go online and just start to distract from the main person. That's it. And that cost. Like every fucking thing else costs. That costs. That's money. Cause all these is your brothers and your sisters. They supposed to be black and like you, or they supposed to be like this, or what like you. Why they couldn't just come and say, "Hey, can you come teach us?" Because these people they just envious and jealous and just disgusting people. I just don't like them. Yeah, you don't hear the tornado coming, so something is coming somebody's way. All right. What did they do here? Something about Ephraim. So these people just jump ship from. If you married into a family, these people just jump ship from the family that they're done leeching off of. Whether you had a tie in that family tree or not, they're hopping on your family. You or I am the last what they call a parasite that they need to get off of this lineage. So they're just hopping ship from one dead legacy or something like this, or lineage or branch. They're gonna hop over to another one. And I'm just snapping that shit back right at the hand where you thought. This is like, you being at the top of the thing saying, "Oh, that's what y'all doing." And then you just start cutting. All the people is climbing up. All the people that killed you is climbing up because they want to kill you when they get to the top and take over the spot that you conquered after they left you behind and they did all these other things. And then you see them coming up and you cut the cords. Them, their mama, their daddy, their children, their babies, and everything. And you cut the cord and they're like, "Oh my God, you're such a horrible person. Why did you do that?" Listen, eat a bowl of worms because they was your enemies when you couldn't detect them, and they was doing horrendous things to you and your children, and you couldn't even protect your children behind the scenes. But once you could see them, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody thinks somebody's a jerk for spoiling the last part of the movie. All right. The show must go on. Oh, yes, it will. Just without these people. Because I never went to prom, but somebody could have went to prom and they had this on their PP and gave it to somebody or something. Okay? And they could have did a false witness and saying that you did it, okay? Or something like this. Because like I said, some of these people are protecting filthy wells. You got your nerves. They got what they need. Everybody they know got what they need from a clean well. And so you are going to toss that to the side, even though these are sacred things. And then you are going to still end up with the sick. That's why I said that's a mental illness. If somebody give you a disease on purpose to keep you, or give you a disease, you don't want to talk to that I don't know who's teaching these. You don't want to talk to that person ever again. If somebody give you something that you can't get rid of. You don't say, "Oh, it's about love and everything." Don't know, bitch. You're being controlled. You don't do that. If somebody knew what they was doing, you don't do that. No, no, no. That's abuse too. That's why taking away people's free will by drugging them and doing stuff to them, that shit is again. God didn't say nothing when they was doing this to other people. You must have went around the wrong person doing something like this. Because you didn't think it was holy enough, or you didn't think it was anointed enough, or you didn't think it was chosen enough, or you didn't believe in it enough.
Mom, did you see my food stamp card anywhere?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hold on one second. Let me see.